And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to the Bill Vining Arena here in Arkadelphia, Arkansas for today's matchup featuring the Southern Nazarene Crimson Storm and the Ouachita Baptist Tigers. James Hill here on the call with you this afternoon. Looking forward to what should be a great contest. Your starting lineups today, first for Ouachita Baptist. At guard, a sophomore from Latvia, number 5, Maja Gertstone. At forward, a sophomore from Texarkana, Arkansas, number 22, Eden Crow. At guard, a senior from Malvern, Arkansas, number 23, Olivia Huell. At guard, a junior from Bentonville, Arkansas, number 30, Madison Britton. And in the post, the sophomore from Sheridan, Arkansas, number 50, Madison Rainey. For SNU, it's the same lineup you have seen recently. At guard, a junior from Valladolid, Spain, number 4, Irene Perez. At guard, a sophomore from Burleson, Texas, number 5, Alexis Jones. At guard, a senior from OKC, number 10, Adrian Berry. At forward, a sophomore from Mustang, Oklahoma, number 14, Abby Nehus. And at guard, a senior from Rockwall, Texas, it is number 12, Madeline Schrepfer. So we should be in for a great matchup here today. As we get ready to get started here in just a moment. As you can hear the lineups being announced over the PA. These two teams met earlier in the year, and SNU took the win in Bethany, really dominating that game. And at that time, SNU was kind of struggling on the season. And so we are about set to go here. Teams are in their final huddles and getting ready to come out on the floor. SNU looking for their 7th straight win. They come into this game 10-9, 9-4 in the GAC, currently tied for second. Ouachita Baptist 6-13 on the year, 4-9 in the GAC. Did just come away with a nice win over Oklahoma Baptist on Thursday. SNU, as you know and hopefully followed, got the win over Henderson on the road to get the series sweep over the Reddies. What a big contest that was. It'll be Huell and Nehus set to jump here in just a moment. The tip is up, and it's going to go to Ouachita. Ouachita looking to run here early on. They'll go inside. Fadeaway jumper is good just like that from Eden Crow, and it's a 2-0 lead for Ouachita. They come firing out of the gate. And the early advantage to the Tigers. Jones going to come off the screen, goes to Adrian Berry in the corner. Berry going to drive baseline, goes up and lays it in. Beautiful move there by Adrian Berry. And we are tied at 2 apiece. They're going to move it around to Huell at the wing. They'll move it around to Crow. Britton back. We'll get it to Rainey, top of the arc. Rainey going to go to Britton. Britton going to go to the free throw line. Tries to go inside, taken away by Nehus. Nehus steps in front of the pass and the first turnover of the game. Back the other way comes SNU. Tries to go inside. Jones comes up with it, kicks out to Perez, wide open for 3, and it's off the mark. Jones, though, with the rebound. Jones going to go back up, and she draws the foul on Rainey. Nice move there in the post by Alexis Jones, and she's going to go to the line for a pair of free throws. Jones, a sophomore on this team, has had a terrific season, especially on the defensive end. Jones comes in 8 points a game as her first free throw is good. She is a 63% free throw shooter. Not the best shooter on the team, but she really controls this team well at her point guard position. And that second free throw just rattles out, and back the other way come the Crimson Storm, leading 3-2 here early on. Scoreboard is not updating right now. We will check into that here in just a moment. They're going to go all the way around to Huell. Huell going to get it back to Crow. Crow goes to Britton, back to Crow. Crow going to go to the free throw line, take a long two-pointer. No good. Good defense there by Adrian Berry. Man-to-man defense early on by SNU. On the other side comes Perez at the wing. Perez going to drive, kick to Nehus, baseline jumper, short, rebounds, going to come out to Huell. Huell now looking to run. Huell's got some numbers. Huell's going to go to the basket, lays it up and in over Berry. Tried to get back in transition, and it's a 4-3 game in favor of Ouachita. Berry on the other end gets it knocked away as she tries to drive. Crow comes up with it. Back the other way come the Tigers. And laying it up and in will be Gertstone as she finds a crease in the defense. And now 6-3 Ouachita. This Ouachita offense already looking way more efficient than they did in Bethany. They struggled to get anything going against the Crimson Storm. They're going to go inside to Nehus, and they're going to get Rainey with her second foul. I believe that is number 2. Nope, they're going to call it her first. They actually called that first foul on Huell instead of Rainey. Jones going to go to Perez. Perez going to drive baseline, pulls it back out, and goes to Jones. Jones inside to Nehus. Beautiful set play there as Jones comes off a screen and gets the lay-in. And it's now 6-5. Beautiful pass there. Good entry pass from Jones. 6-5, Ouachita leads. Huell going to take it, top of the arc. Huell kicks to Britton, back to Huell, top of the arc again. She'll drive and kick out to Gertstone. They'll move it around to Rainey. She's now at the top of the arc. A lot of ball movement here from Ouachita. Thought about the three was Huell. Jones was right there. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Britton makes a move, goes to the basket. Well off the mark. Long rebound will come to Strepfer as she goes to the floor. They'll go up ahead to Perez. Perez drives, they'll kick it back out to Jones, top of the arc. Perez again to Barry in the corner. Barry going to take a three-pointer, short. Rebound, going to come out to Rainey. Rainey now goes over to Huell. They're giving Rainey a lot of space to take a three if she chooses to. It's the center on this team. They'll go inside to Crow. Crow now a three-pointer will get it out to Rainey. She does take the three, no good. Strepfer pulls the rebound down. 4 minutes into this contest, 6-5 is your score. Ouachita leads. Perez goes to the basket, got it blocked by Britton though. Rainey with the rebound, then they're going to get a foul. And they're going to call that foul on Perez. That'll be her first. And so it'll be Ouachita basketball. Gertstone brings it forward here for the Tigers. We said Tigers just coming off a big win over Oklahoma Baptist on Thursday night. They're going to go inside to Huell. Huell spins, goes up, and draws the foul. Questionable call there. Looked like Nehus got her hand in and knocked it away. Instead, they're going to get her for a reach-in. They're actually calling it on the floor, despite Huell looking like she went up for the shot. So baseline out of bounds. Britton going to go deep to Huell. Huell, one of the top players on this Ouachita team. They'll go in the corner, and it's knocked away. Crow was trying to get the entry pass into Britton, and it was knocked away by Barry. It will stay Ouachita basketball. Now they'll go inside to Rainey. Can't catch it cleanly, but she regathers herself. Gertstone will now take it, top of the arc. Gertstone goes to Huell, back to Gertstone. She'll take a three-pointer on the way. Front iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Nehus. SNU trailing by 1, 6-5. Scoreboard not updating as of yet. See if we can get that figured out through Ouachita here in a moment. But for now, 6-5 as we said. Jones with it. Jones goes to Barry. Barry going to drive, takes a tough runner and gets blocked there by Britton. Back the other way come the Tigers. Gertstone with it. Gertstone looked to drive. Good defense there by Strepfer. She lays it off to Britton though, and she hits a running layup. And it's now 8-5 Tigers. Good entry pass there by Gertstone to a running Britton. Jones with it at the wing. Jones looking for Barry, almost threw it away, but Barry does corral it. Strepfer now looking to drive. Strepfer, good pass to a cutting Perez, but she misses short on the shot, and the rebound comes down to Crow. Huell on the other end looking to drive. Goes up, draws the foul, and one. Boy, that is interesting that they gave her the basket. The foul appeared to be on the floor, if anything. But they go and one. And it'll be a three-point opportunity for Hill out of the break. 4:28 to play in the first quarter. Ouachita leading Southern Nazarene 10-5. To the scoreboard we're in right now, so we're just go to the main graphic. 10-5, Ouachita leading. Olivia Huell already leading the way with 4 points, and she's going for what I assume is going to be a three-point play here. Ouachita 5 of 9 from the field, early 9, shooting 56%. Again, a total difference from what you saw in Bethany. And then 2 of 8 for SNU so far in the early going. Adrian Berry and Abby Nehus with a pair of buckets so far. One shot coming up here from Huell. It is up, and it is short. And the rebound's going to come down to Adrian Berry. And so the Crimson Storm will bring it forward, trailing 10-5. Jones with it. Jones going to go to the basket and lay it in. Huell was trying to reach from behind, and so Jones just blew by her and got the lay-in. Cuts it down to 3 here in the first quarter. Gertstone with it. They're going to go inside to Gertstone from Huell, and she can't corral it. It's a turnover. Actually, that was Jackia Clay, the sophomore from Marion, who just checked into the game. You also have number 15, Riley Lavender, into the game for Ouachita. So a couple substitutions early on for the Tigers. SNU still with their starting 5 on the floor with under 4 to play in the first. Schrepfer going to drive. Schrepfer to the basket. Initiates contact. Can't draw the foul, though, but she pulls her own rebound down. Now she'll go inside to Perez, almost taken away by Lavender. Perez gets it back, goes to Schrepfer. Thought about the 3, will drive instead. Kicks it to Perez, and they call a travel. Not sure where the traveling occurred. It seemed as though her pivot foot was set, but they call a traveling violation nonetheless, and it's a turnover on the Crimson Storm. Gertstone going to bring it forward, hands it off to Lavender. She'll go to Britton, top of the arc. Britton kicks it back to Lavender. Lavender back to Britton, just moving it around the arc thus far. Gertstone looking inside, trying to get Huell set up inside. Instead, it'll be Clay. She is blocked, big block there by Nehus, and she comes away with the rebound. Clay tried that mid-range jumper. Berry on the other end, open for 3. It's good! Adrian Berry in transition, and we are tied at 10 apiece. Gertstone brings it forward for Ouachita. Hands it off to Britton, who moves it to Lavender. Lavender goes to Britton. Back to Clay. Clay, top of the arc. Throws it away. Off the hands of Lavender. Lavender started to believe cut, at least towards the corner. And it's out of bounds to the Crimson Storm. So back the other way comes Alexis Jones. She'll go to Adrian Berry. Berry at the top of the arc will drive and kick to Schrepfer. Goes to Jones in the corner. Tries to go inside to Nehus. Clay steps in front of it and knocks it out of bounds. 14 seconds on the shot clock. 2:23 remaining in the first. 10-10 your score. Baseline out of bounds here for Jones. Jones will go to a cut and Schrepfer to the corner. Schrepfer going to drive into the paint. Goes to Jones. Mid-range jumper from the baseline is good. And SNU back on top, 12-10 here. 2:15 now to play in the first. Lavender at the wing. Moves it to Clay. Clay back to Gertstone. Gets it back to Clay. Clay going to drive inside. Good defense there by Nehus. Schrepfer with the rebound. She'll try to go to a cutting Perez in transition, but it's knocked away. Will stay SNU basketball. 1:52 now to play in the first. Crow going to check back in. Huell going to check out.
22, Lex, you got 15.
Jones to inbound. Jones inside to Nehus. She takes a quick jumper, no good. Rebound by Jones. Oh, and they get a Jump ball. Didn't think Jones was tied up that quickly. I thought she had pulled it away, but they get the jump ball nonetheless. It remains SNU basketball. Jones to inbound. Goes deep to Barry. Barry top of the arc. Fresh 30 here for SNU. Barry drives, goes to Perez. Minute 40 now to play in the first quarter. SNU leads 12-10. Perez drives. Goes towards the baseline. Goes to Jones. Jones goes up hard in the paint and gets the lay in the fall. 14-10. SNU. Gertstone brings it forward. Gertstone kicks it, and it's taken away. Alexis Jones with the steal. SNU in transition. Jones pulls it, goes to Barry. Barry thought about the three, pulls it back out, and SNU's going to slow it down as we're approaching 1 minute remaining in the first quarter. SNU on a 9-0 run right now after trailing 10-5 going into the media timeout. They now lead 14-10. Jones going to take a three-pointer. It's good! Alexis Jones for three. It's a 12-0 run and a 17-10 lead for the Crimson Storm. Gertstone with it. It's thrown away. It looked like Britton was starting to cut to the basket, and she went back to the three-point line, and it was thrown out of bounds. Just miscommunication from Ouachita. Couple substitutions for the Tigers. Kara Rogers, Rachel Wilson into the game. And then for SNU for the first time today, we will see the freshman from Calumet, Oklahoma, Massey Beard, wearing number 24. Has played some really good minutes here for the Crimson Storm in the last few weeks. She checks in for Nehus. Takes a break on the bench. That's the first sub we have seen for SNU so far. As we said, it's a 12-0 run right now for the Crimson Storm. They lead 17-10. Jones going to drive and kick in the corner. Schrepfer for three. Just rolls out. Clay with the rebound. Clay will go to Huell. Huell just back into the game as well. Huell back to Clay, top of the arc. Clay calls for a screen. Now tries to hit a cutting Rogers, and it's thrown away. A rough couple of minutes here for Clay, and she's going to find a spot on the bench. That is 3 turnovers for Clay in about 4 minutes of play. And she goes to the bench, and you can see head coach Gary Crowder, 24 seasons at OBU, frustrated right now with 15 seconds to play. SNU going to hold for the final shot of the first quarter on this 12-0 run. They're going to go to Adrian Barry. Under 10 now, 8 seconds on the clock. Barry going to come off a screen. She pulls up for three. It's good, Adrian Barry! And that will close the first quarter. SNU closes the quarter on a 15-0 run, and they lead Ouachita Baptist 20-10 at the end of one. We will take a commercial break and be right back. Second quarter action coming your way in just a moment.
When a customer is on the fence about buying a car, we should
give them a hug.
No.
Oh,
next.
And hug? Full frontal?
No way. Guys, practice hugs are not necessary. You don't have to practice.
How about we serenade?
Conference through the 10. The line as in the NCAA Conference.com. The GAC Basketball Tournament, March 7th through the 10th.
Second quarter action set to go. Southern Nazarene leading Ouachita Baptist 20-10. As we said, SNU ends that first quarter on a 15-0 run. They get their shooting percentage up to 8 for 17, 47%, 3 of 5 from behind the arc. Ouachita's going to start with the ball to start the second as Britton has it across court. Alexis Jones with 10 points early on. Huell with it right now. Baseline jumper off the mark. Good defense there by Alexis Jones. She's having a great game thus far. Schrepfer open for three. She'll drive instead and kick to Barry, almost taken away. Barry with 8 points and a couple of threes in that first quarter. Really 18 points coming from Jones and Barry. Barry's going to take another three. That one's short. Rebound to Huell, and Huell looking to run. She'll get it ahead to Britton. The other big difference in that first quarter, Ouachita started turning the ball over, up to 6 turnovers, only 2 for SNU thus far. Rogers going to take a three-pointer, takes out Rainey, I should say, and Rainey rattles out there, and the rebound to Adrian Barry. Rainey can hit those threes. Got to defend her a little bit on the perimeter. Schrepfer now with it at the wing. It's a 2-3 zone, it looks like, here from Ouachita. They'll go out to Schrepfer. Schrepfer, a three-pointer on the way. Back iron, no good. Rebound to Rainey. SNU getting back to set their defense. Huell going to drive, goes up and lays it in. Gets right by Jones. Huell has been the leading scorer for Ouachita thus far. And she ends that 15-0 run to get it down to 20-12. SNU still on top. Jones moves it around to Schrepfer. Schrepfer to Perez. They'll go inside to Beard, and she's fouled. And that will be on Rainey, and that will be her second. So 2 fouls now on Rainey, one of the top post players for Ouachita, and we have a slew of substitutions here for the Crimson Storm. First, Abby Nehus going to return. And then we see a couple of freshmen for the first time today. Number 1, Casey Glover, the freshman out of Fort Gibson, into the contest. And number 2, J.C. Soap, the freshman out of Stillwell, Oklahoma. Both freshmen have played some great minutes for SNU this season. Soap's really been playing well as of late. Glover's going to take it top of the arc. Kicks it to Schrepfer, and then Schrepfer throws it away. Soap started to cut towards the basket as she was at the top of the arc. SNU can get their defense set here as Crow is set to inbound. She'll get it to Gertstone, and back come the Tigers. Olivia Huell with it. They'll move it all the way around to Crow. Eden Crow will kick it across court, almost taken away, and it is taken away. Schrepfer takes it away from Gertstone. Schrepfer now on the run, kicks. Perez thought about the 3, drives instead. Will kick it out to Soap in the corner for 3. It is good! J.C. Soap for Trey. And it's 23-12 now, SNU a double-digit lead. They move it around to Rainey. Rainey playing with 2 fouls right now. Gertstone goes to Huell. She'll look to answer for 3. She does. Olivia Huell with a 3-pointer, and it's back to 23-15, SNU. After that first media timeout has been in complete control since. Soap with it. Goes inside to Perez, almost taken away. Goes back out to Soap. She'll take another 3-pointer. It is good! J.C. Soap with a pair of 3s. And SNU back up by 11. Gertstone with it. Hands it off to Britton, who moves it back to Huell. Offense has just got to move through Huell, you would think. They'll go inside to Crow. Crow, tough fadeaway jumper, no good. A rebound to Nehus. Perez with it on the other end. Perez looks to drive baseline, goes across court to Casey Glover. Glover goes to Schrepfer at the wing. Schrepfer going to kick it over to Soap. Back to Glover. They're moving it around to Schrepfer, just moving it around the arc. Perez now open for 3. Back iron no good. Rebound to Gertstone. And it's taken away. Glover knocks it away in transition, and that slows up Ouachita momentarily. Huell now with it, though. Goes to Crow. Back to Huell. Looking to go inside to Rainey, and she does, and goes right at Nehus. Nehus may have gotten a little bit of an elbow there. But Rainey initiates some contact. That's the second on Nehus. Rainey going to get a pair of free throws. Rainey, an 82% free throw shooter. She knocks down the first. Third on the team in scoring at 10.9 points per game. Also 6.9 rebounds. She is playing with 2 fouls. Nehus checks out of the game, as well as Schrepfer. Jones back in, as well as Beard. I think if you're SNU, if you can get Rainey in some foul trouble, as she gets the second one to fall. If you can get her out of the game for a little bit, and she might be, now check that, Kennedy Gillette going to come in for the first time today. Gillette, a sophomore out of Edmond, sees her first action in this contest. They're going to move it around to Gillette, goes inside to Jones. Soap open again for 3. It's good! J.C. Soap, 3 3-pointers here in the second quarter. SNU largest lead of the game at 29-17. Rainey, top of the arc. Goes inside to Crow. Crow going to move it around to Gertstone. She comes off a screen. Gertstone fouled on an entry pass. Looked like it was tipped. They're going to call it on Glover. And they call it shooting foul. That's questionable. It looked more like an entry pass into the post, and they call it a shooting foul. Not so sure about that, but nonetheless, Gertstone's going to have a pair of free throws. First one is on the mark. And both free throws good from Gertstone. Gets it back to a 10-point game. Ouachita's only a 68% free throw shooting team, but perfect so far. Actually 4 or 5, I should say. Soap with it at the wing. They're going to go to Casey Glover, top of the arc, wide open for 3. Misses short, though, and it's knocked out of bounds by Ouachita. I believe it was Huell just tried to knock it back out to the perimeter, and nobody was out there. Gillette with it. They're going to go cross court to Glover. Glover going to drive. Mid-range jumper. That's off the mark. Beard with the rebound. Takes a big collision there from Huell. Good job there by Beard corralling that rebound. Strong rebound there. And SNU will go cross court to Beard. Beard pump fakes a 3. Takes a mid-range jumper. No good. Rainey with the rebound. Gertstone will bring it forward. We'll go to Rainey, back to Gertstone. Moving it around. Three-pointer on the way is good from Lavender. Ouachita hitting a few shots, and they get it back down to 7, 29-22, under 5 to play in the second quarter. Kennedy Gillette from the elbow, off the mark. Casey Glover with the rebound, back to Gillette. Gillette to Soap. Soap back to Gillette. Gillette pump fakes, drives, loses it, and Rainey comes up with it. Gillette just lost the handle. Gertstone with it. Goes to Crow. Crow, tough fadeaway jumper, no good. Jones with the rebound. SNU has numbers, looking to run, and they'll slow it up. Jones going to go cross court to Soap. Does she have another one? It's good! 4 3-pointers from JC Soap, and SNU back up by 10, 32-22. Lavender on the other end. Lavender drives baseline, almost taken away by Soap. Boy, she has played some great minutes here in the second quarter, and we have timeout on the floor. 4:04 to play in the first half. SNU leads Ouachita 32-22. We will take a quick break.
This is where I use the skills I've learned. This is where the moments I love happen. This is where I grew up, and it's also where I serve.
In the U.S. Army Reserve, you train at least 1 weekend a month while staying. GoReserve.com.
Oh, to finally be home again, and that's after today's contest. That's where SNU is heading. They will begin a 6-game homestand. Our next game will be Thursday as Southern Nazarene welcomes in Northwestern Oklahoma State. It all begins at 5:30. Luke McConnell will be on the call with you, and we hope you will join us in the Sawyer Center or at least on the broadcast. Again, that's coming up on Thursday. So far today, though, SNU leading 32-22, 4:04 to play in the first half as Lavender's going to take the inbound pass for Ouachita. JC Soap has been the story so far. 12 points off the bench, 4-4 from behind the arc as Huell has it now. SNU, 43% from the field and 54% from behind the arc. Gertstone going to take a three-pointer well off the mark. Long rebound comes to Soap. Soap looking to drive. Soap will go to Jones, back to Soap. We'll move it around, Jones and Soap. Soap now with it at the wing, goes to Adrian Berry. Berry moves it to Jones at the wing. They'll go to Massey Beard. She drives, baseline jumper, and she draws the foul. Almost got that shot to fall. Instead, she's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. Beard so far today, First free throw off the mark from Beard. Clay going to check back into the game. Let's see if Clay can have a couple better minutes than she did last time she was in. She's got 2 turnovers, and you could argue it was really 3, minus 12 in her plus-minus right now. Second free throw from Beard, off the mark. Rebound to Clay. So Beard can't extend the lead. 3:25 now in the second. 32-22, SNU on top. Lavender with it at the wing. She's going to pull a 3 and knocks it down. My goodness. Had a hand in her face. That's 2 3-pointers for Lavender here in the quarter. 32-25. Jones to Schrepfer, moves it to Soap. Soap, the hot hand here. Soap drives, kicks to Schrepfer, gets it back to Soap. Thought about the 3. Will drive instead, and they're going to get a foul on Lavender, I believe. Or, no, it's going to be an offensive foul. They call a block on Massey Beard. Interesting there. So Ouachita sticking with it. SNU's led by in that 10 to 12 range for most of the game. Ouachita can get it back under 7 here with a basket. Britton with it. Moves it to Heel in the corner. Heel looking to drive. Travels. Tried to kick it out. Lost her balance. And it's good defense yet again by Alexis Jones. Heel's leading scorer so far with 9 points in this game. Jones going to bring it forward here for the Crimson Storm. Jones looking to drive. Jones off a screen from Beard. Kicks to Soap in the corner. Soap pump fakes. Will take a mid-range jumper wide open. They all left Soap going out to the 3-point line, and Soap just knocks down the mid-range jumper. She's up to 14 in this game. Already a career high for JC Soap. Gertstone with it. Gertstone goes into Clay, and they're going to get a foul before the entry pass. That's going to be on Beard. And that's going to be her second, I believe. That is her second. Gertstone in the corner. 3-pointer with a hand in her face. No good. Long rebound to Schrepfer. Soap with it. Soap drives. Kicks. Jones going to take a 3-pointer. It's good! Alexis Jones again! 2 3-pointers in this game, and SNU up by 12 with 1:45 to play. 37-25 your score. Huell, tough shot, no good. Clay comes crashing for the rebound and gets the putback. Back the other way comes Jones. Jones goes to Barry, almost taken away by Britton, but Barry corrals it. Barry goes to Schrepfer. Schrepfer, 10 seconds on the shot clock, goes to Soap. Soap, nice move in the paint, goes up, misses short, rebound. It's a scramble on the floor, and it's going to be a jump ball, and I believe it will stay SNU basketball. Just a scramble on the floor for that loose ball. Crow's going to check back in. Finally, a call from the officials. It is SNU basketball. 37-27, 1:03 to play in the first half. Jones goes to Barry. Barry to Schrepfer, back to Barry. Barry steps back, comes off a screen, 3-pointer on the way, good! Adrian Barry for 3. Timeout on the floor from SNU, 40-27. It is an offensive explosion here for SNU in the first half. They go for 40 so far, and it has been the 3-pointers that have been falling. Alexis Jones has knocked a pair down. Adrian Barry has knocked 3 down. And then JC Soap has knocked 4 down. My, oh my. Southern Nazarene. As we said, they were down 10-5. And since then, they have outscored Ouachita 35-17 since the first media timeout of this game. It has just been all the offense today for the Crimson Storm. Thus far, still plenty of basketball as the first half winds down. Gert's still going to bring it up under 50 seconds to play. Britton going to go to Crow. Crow back to Britton. She drives baseline. Tough baseline jumper. Gets it to fall. Kind of a running jumper from the baseline, and it's back down to 11. 7-second difference between shot and game clock, so SNU can take their time a little bit here and get a quality shot. Leave Ouachita with little time to get one of their own up. Jones to Barry. Barry to Beard. Beard, nice move, goes up. Jones with the rebound and puts the lay-in in. Beard got a little contact, but Jones was there for the putback. 10 seconds to go. 42-29, Lavender drives, kicks, and it's a travel by Clay, who throws the ball behind her head and hits one of the SNU players. SNU wanted a little more from that. Just Clay obviously frustrated there. 1 second on the clock, 42-29. Jones to inbound, gets it to Soap. Soap from half court. Off the mark, and it is halftime. SNU leads Ouachita 42-29. Well, they'll get that updated in minutes. That's 40-29 score, but it is 42-29 at the break. What a first half it was for the Crimson Storm. And we will take a quick break. The halftime report coming up here in just a moment. We'll give you some halftime analysis and get you ready for the second half towards the end of halftime. But again, your halftime score, all SNU. Ever since that first media timeout, they lead Ouachita 42-29. We will be right back. Again, halftime here in Arkadelphia. Southern Nazarene puts together a great first half after that first media timeout and has a 42-29 lead over Ouachita Baptist, looking for their 6th win in a row and looking for their 10th win in the GAC and their 11th win overall. We'll go through some first half stats. As we take a look, Alexis Jones leading the way so far. 15 points in this game, 3 assists, and a pair of steals. She has been terrific, 6 of 6 from the field. J.C. Soap also a big first half, 14 points, 4 for 4 from behind the arc. Adrian Berry adds 11 points and 3 3-pointers. Malin Scheffer leading the way with 7 rebounds. In the game, SNU shot 16 of 35 from the field, 46%. On the other side, Ouachita actually shot 46% as well. They are led by Huel, who has 9 points so far today. 4 assists for Gertstone. However, 10 turnovers for Ouachita to only 5 for SNU, and that has been the difference thus far as we're getting ready for third quarter action here in just a moment from the Bill Vining Arena. And as we said, it has been a terrific contest for the Crimson Storm. We hope you will stick with us after this game. We will have the men coming up in just a little bit as they will go for their 7th win in a row as they will take on the Ouachita Baptist Tigers and what should be a pair of great contests. Teams are out of the huddle here to start the second half. It is the same 5 for SNU. Same starting lineup: Perez, Schrepfer, Jones, Berry, and Nehus. Those are the 5 taking the floor right now. And we are about set to go here in the second half. Ouachita's also going to bring the same starting 5 onto the floor. And it will be Ouachita basketball to start this second half. And we're set to go. You can hear the SNU bench ready for some second half action, and here we go. Gertstone gets it despite some pressure there from Madeline Schrepfer. Crow, turnaround jumper, gets it to fall. That's the second time she has hit that turnaround jumper. A tough shot, but she gets it to fall. Just has a little more length than Berry and was able to get it over her, and it's 42-31. Adrian Berry with it at the wing. Berry looking to go inside to Nehus. Bad pass, and they're going to call a tie-up. They double-team the post on the entry to Nehus. It's going to stay SNU basketball, though. 15 seconds on the shot clock. 9:31 here in the third quarter. Jones the inbound. Goes to Schrepfer. Schrepfer going to come off a screen, goes to Perez. Perez going to wind up a 3-pointer off the mark. Nehus had position, but Rainey able to tip it up from her from behind. Gertstone goes deep, overthrows Crow. Perez was there as well, but it goes off of Crow, and it's a turnover on Ouachita. And we're going back the other way, SNU basketball. Jones with it. Jones kicks over to Perez. Perez crosses over, steps back, top of the arc, goes back to Jones. Jones looking to go inside. Will go cross court to Schrepfer. Schrepfer, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Spins, kicks, Berry, 3-pointer on the way. It's good. Adrian Berry, her 4th 3-pointer. She has 14, and SNU has their biggest lead of the game at 14. Huel, she looks to answer. Off the mark, Perez with the rebound. Perez comes forward. Perez to Jones. Jones calls for a screen. Doesn't take it, goes to Schrepfer instead. Schrepfer kicks it to Perez. She drives baseline. Runner on the way, and good. Irene Perez for 2. And the lead out to 16 here for SNU in the third quarter. Huel with it again. They're giving Huel a lot of room, just daring her to take that 3. They'll go to Britton, who moves it to Gertstone. Gertstone to Rainey, top of the arc. Crow now with it. She comes off a screen. Tries to go, blocked! Oh, and they call a foul! Oh, my goodness. That was all ball there from Adrian Berry. And apparently there was some sort of contact. And Crow's going to go the line for a pair of free throws. Crow, 4 points in this game, 2 of 5 from the field. And you know the phrase, ball don't lie. That one rattles out. And she's got one more coming up. Second free throw from Crow. Off the mark. And the rebound to Schrepfer, and she draws a foul. Her and Huell were battling for it. They get Huell with a reach in. That's right. We quote the great Rasheed Wallace on this type of broadcast. Jones going to go to Schrepfer. Goes to Perez, top of the arc, and Perez tries to get it back to Schrepfer and overthrows everybody. And it's a turnover for SNU. Gertstone going to bring it forward. Hands it off to Huell. Britton now, top of the arc. Britton going to move it over to Gertstone. They go move it back to Gritton. Good movement without the ball, but now he kicks it back out to Huell. Huell going to go to Rainey. Rainey going to take a three-pointer off the mark. Rebound to Perez. Another good, strong rebound there from Irene Perez. Berry on the other end. Back to Jones. They'll go cross-court to Schrepfer. Open for three. Off the mark. Rebound back to Schrepfer, though. She kicks to Berry for three. Off the mark. Crow gets the rebound, gets trapped, but is able to get through it. Crow now looking to run. Schrepfer, step for step, that takes it away. Madeline Schrepfer with the steal. Schrepfer going to slow it down, gets it to the point guard, Alexis Jones. They'll go to Berry, go inside to Niehues. Oh, beautiful cut by Jones, and she gets it to fall. It's an 18-point lead for SNU. Gertstone drives to the basket and gets the lay-in. Jones coming back the other way. She's got 17 in this contest, and she's a perfect 7 of 7 from the field. She takes the basketball at the wing. Goes to Perez in the corner. Perez back to Jones. Jones now going to drive, kicks. Perez open in the corner for three. Off the mark, Huell with the rebound. SNU's missed their last three-pointers. Crow with it. Crow tries to go inside to Rainey. They're going to get a push on Niehues on the entry. That's going to be her third. Worth noting, Huell also has 3 fouls. We're going to see Massey Beard back into the game. Nice first half from Beard. Ouachita to inbound. They're going to go to Gertstone, who's open under the basket and gets the easy lay-in. And it's back down to 14. So back-to-back buckets from Ouachita. Berry goes to Jones. To Perez. They'll go to Schrepfer in the corner. She drives baseline. Now it's trapped. They'll go back to Perez. Perez drives, kicks to Berry. Berry tries to go back to Perez, and it's taken away by Huell. Huell will go to Rainey. Rainey goes inside. Crow, tough turnaround jumper, no good. She gets her own rebound, though. Can't make that one. Huell now with the rebound. And they call a foul. So a couple offensive boards for Ouachita. They're going to get Schrepfer with the foul. Got 5:11 to play here in the third. Gillette and Soap into the game for the first time in the second half. Perez and Berry check out. Huell gets it at the free throw line. We'll take it back behind the arc. Ouachita will reset. They're going to try to go inside to Britton. Almost taken away. Jones just couldn't quite catch it. 5 minutes, and we'll go to immediate timeout. 5 to play in the third quarter. We will take a quick break. SNU on top of Ouachita, 49-35.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. In the
soldiers use their skills to make successful. Army Reserve.
Oklahoma spot in the NCAA Division II Basketball Regionals. For ticket information and to follow GAC basketball throughout the season, visit GreatAmericanConference.com. The GAC Basketball Tournament, March 7th through the 10th.
One of the big differences in this game is points from turnovers. SNU has 22 points off of 12 Ouachita turnovers. Ouachita only has 2 points off of 7 SNU turnovers, and that is the difference so far in the ball game. SNU shooting 45% from the field, 10 of 21. They've hit 10 three-pointers in this game, 48% from behind the arc. Ouachita 14 of 31 from the field, 3 of 10 from behind the arc. So we're set to go here. Ouachita to inbound. It'll be Rainey. Rainey going to take a mid-range jumper, rattles it home, and it's a 6-0 run now here by Ouachita, getting it back down to 12. Back on the other end comes SNU. Jones with it. Jones going to come off a screen, drives, puts a tough runner up. Got a little bit of contact, but nothing to call for. Crow gets the rebound. Gertstone with it. Gertstone to Britton. Britton going to drive baseline. And we're going to get an offensive foul on Rainey off the ball. Crow going to check back in. 4th foul on Rainey, so she's going to take a seat on the bench at least for a little while with 4:32 to play. That is big here in this game, as she is out of the game. Back comes SNU. Looking a little bit of a funk here offensively, trying to increase this lead. Gotten led by as many as 18. Gillette going to drive baseline. Tries to go to Beard. Offensive foul nonetheless, as she runs into Crow. That is her first. SNU just has not looked sharp on the offensive end the last few possessions. Just leaving a little bit of a crack there for Ouachita to try to get back into this. Huell with it. Huell's going to get it back. Drives to the elbow, goes back to Gertstone. Gertstone to Clay, and Britton driving to the basket, lays it in, and now it's a 10-point game. SNU on the other side needs a basket here. Gillette with it. Gillette looking to drive, kicks it to Soap. Soap had a big first half. Soap drives, kicks to Beard, baseline jumper, good! Nice shot there by Massey Beard. That's a big bucket there, gets the lead back out to 12. Huell on the other end, goes out to Crow. Crow to Britton. Britton gonna hand it off to Gertstone, back to Britton. She'll take a three-pointer, off the mark. Long rebound though to Huell. Huell's gonna go back up, misses the shot, and a rebound by Alexis Jones. Soap can't catch it cleanly, but saves it from going out of bounds. Almost loses it, goes to Gillette for 3, off the mark. Beard went for the rebound, but it comes down to Britton instead. Here comes Ouachita on the other end. Gertstone with it, goes to Clay. Clay to Huell. Huell back to Clay. They're going to move around to Britton. They'll try to go inside to Crow, and we're going to get a foul off the ball. And that is the 15th foul. It's going to be free throws. So free throws coming up here for Ouachita for the rest of the quarter. 2:33 to play in this quarter. Crow was 0 for 2. Her last trip to the line. First free throw is up and gets it to rattle home. One more coming up. So one more free throw coming up here. It's up, and it's good. So Crow perfect at the line. It's back down to a 10-point game. SNU still on top here. They have led by as many as 18 in this contest. Jones, great drive and kick to Beard and one! It started on the drive from Jones, got Clay to commit to her, and she just threw a perfect pass to Beard. Beard got contact from the help defense and finished strong at the rim, and she has a chance for a three-point play. So a pair of free throws coming up. First one is no good, or the only one I should say, and Clay gets the rebound. Unfortunately for Beard, 0 for 3 at the line right now. Back on the other end comes Clay. They'll go inside to Huell. Huell spins around and gets it to a cutting Kara Rogers, who lays it in, and it's back to 10 yet again. Back and forth we go here. Jones with it. Jones kicks to Soap. Soap pump fakes a three. Drive goes to Beard. Beard going to take a three-pointer off the mark. Rebound comes to Jones. Jones to Soap. Soap again thought about a three. They'll go to JC Soap. Jones wants the ball. Soap's going to drive. Can't get the lay in to fall. Strepfer with the rebound goes up and gets the layup to fall. Beautiful move in the post by Strepfer. She's a rebounding machine. She has 10. 10 rebounds for Madeline Strepfer. Clay's going to take a long two-pointer off the mark. Strepfer gets another rebound. Strepfer looking to run. Strepfer goes up at Clay. Can't get the layup to fall, and Clay gets the rebound. 12-point lead for SNU. Three-pointer from Rogers is good. And it's under 10 now. SNU defense has not been quite as sharp here in this third quarter. It started well, but Ouachita continues to shoot well. They're up to 47% in this game. 45 seconds to go in this quarter. Jones to Strepfer. Strepfer goes back to Jones. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Jones drives. Soap's got to get a shot off. Soap puts it up. It's short, and the rebound comes to Lavender. Last shot's going to go to Ouachita here. They can inch a little bit closer. We're going to see new subs for SNU. Will probably be at the start of the fourth. Rogers with it. Rogers dribbling around, 10 seconds now, and it's taken away. Poor pass there from Rogers. Beard's going to take it on her own. Beard goes to Strepfer. Strepfer up and one! Oh my, Madeline Strepfer! The assist from Beard. Strepfer goes strong to the bucket. Beard kind of laughing. Nehus, Perez, Barry into the game. 2 seconds on the clock, and Strepfer with a chance to make it a 12-point game again. Only 4 points, but 11 rebounds, 2 steals, and 3 assists. My goodness, all she does with this team, it is remarkable to watch. Free throw is up, free throw is good. 58-46. That is a game changer, folks. It is the end of the third quarter. Madeline Strepfer gets a huge three-point play. Swings this game back to SNU as they lead 58-46 into 3. Fourth quarter coming your way in just a moment. Again, your next broadcast will be Thursday as SNU will take on Northwestern Oklahoma State. The action starts at 5:30. We hope you will join the crew for what should be a great contest. Right now, SNU leads 58-46 over Ouachita. It has been a terrific contest for SNU. They are led by Alexis Jones with 17, Adrian Berry, J.C. Soap each with 14. Rogers brings it forward. Rogers gets around Jones, goes up at the basket and gets it over Nehus. Back the other way comes SNU. Berry with it. Berry going to go to Jones. Jones going to drive, mid-range jumper, back iron, no good, but Perez, well, she had to rebound momentarily, but could not hang on to it. Back the other end. Crow pump fakes, goes up, and draws the foul. Crow's going to go to the line for 2 more free throws and can get this back under 10. So Crow, a pair of free throws here.
Stay in the stance, please. Stay in the stance.
Crow, as we said, 6 points in this game. She's 2 of 4 at the line right now. Make it 3 of 5 if she gets the first one to fall. It's back under 10. As Gertstone checks in for Rogers. Rogers has been a little bit of a spark off the bench.
Lex, stay with 15. Matt has got back.
One more coming up. Second free throw. That one's no good. A rebound comes to Schrepfer. Best rebounder on the team right now. So SNU will reset. Jones with it. SNU leads by 9. Jones stuck. It's tipped away. Schrepfer holds on to it, though. 10 seconds. Berry going to take a three-pointer. Off the mark. Jones with the rebound. Jones goes back up. Was looking for the foul. No call. Goes out of bounds, but it will stay SNU basketball. Jones tried to initiate some contact. They're going to just mark it down as a block. So SNU to inbound from the baseline. Jones with it. Jones to Perez, who cuts to the basket, misses the layup though. And the rebound will come down to Clay. It's a good look there from Perez. Just could not get the lay-in to fall. And it's back the other way to Ouachita. SNU, again, hasn't been as sharp on defense. And they show pressure. They get it into Britton. Britton bringing it forward, gets it over half court. Lavender with it. Lavender's hit a couple three-pointers. I'll have to keep an eye on her. They move it to Crow. Crow looking to drive. Crow, good defense by Berry. Clay going to take a long three-pointer, well off the mark. Schrepfer with yet another rebound. Schrepfer coming the other way. Schrepfer off a screen. Schrepfer gets it stripped from Crow, and then Schrepfer commits the foul. Rare turnover there from Schrepfer.
Let's get up, man. Let's get up.
So SNU will look to D up on the other side. Again, their offense a little bit stagnant here the last few possessions. And they're going to get a foul on the other end. And you can hear the crowd starting to rumble a little bit. They feel something coming here. And SNU's led by as many as 18. It's going to be Gertstone at the line for a pair. First free throw is up, and it is good. One more coming up here for Gertstone. That was her 9th. Looking for number 10 here. It's good. And it's a 7-point game. SNU needing some buckets, really. And got to get it done on the other end. Jones brings it forward, goes to Berry. Berry going to go inside to Nehus. Nice entry pass, and Nehus draws the foul. That's going to be on Lavender. her first. Gertstone becomes the only player right now for Ouachita in double figures with 10 on that last possession. So Nehus, a couple free throws coming up. She's in the 70% range when it comes to free throw shooting. First free throw is up and rattles out. Just couldn't get that one to fall. Rainey back into the game. He'll also back in. So the starters back in for Ouachita. Nehus gets the second free throw to fall. They're going to go inside to Rainey. Can't get the lay in the fall. The battle for the rebound is going to go out of bounds, and it'll be SNU ball. Good job by Adrian Berry down there battling for the rebound. Back on the other end comes SNU again, leading by 8, 59-51, 7.5 to play in this game. Jones with it. Steps back, Jones drives, kicks to Schrepfer. Schrepfer back to Jones, trying to get inside to Nehus, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Trying to deny Nehus, she'll get a screen from Jones. Jones to the basket, lays it in! They were trying to back off her to deny Nehus, and Jones makes a great move to the basket. Gertstone on the other end, kicks it to Rainey, and one. Good drive by Gertstone, got Nehus off her man, and the rotation was too late. Second foul on Jones and a three-point play to get it back to 7 here. Free throw is up, and it is good. So here comes Jones on the other end, back to a 7-point game after the big bucket. They'll go top of the arc. Perez goes to Barry. Well, Barry thought about the three, instead will go to Perez. Perez to Nehus, baseline jumper, good. Mid-range jumper there from Abby Nehus, lead back to 9, and we got a foul on Schrepfer. Fourth foul on Schrepfer, and that 6:38 to play, and Ouachita is going to be shooting free throws the rest of this game. SNU is going to have to be very careful here. They're going to have to play without fouling in these final minutes. Gertstone misses the first free throw. One more coming up. Second one, good. It's back down to an 8-point game now. So here comes SNU again. Jones will go to Schrepfer. Moves it to Perez. Perez back to Schrepfer. Schrepfer going to go to Jones. Jones pump fakes, goes to the basket and draws the foul. What a move there by Alexis Jones. She's got 19 already. And she's going to the line for 2 free throws. Madeline Schrepfer right now with the 13 rebounds. One of the shortest players on the court. 13 rebounds. 2 free throws now coming for Jones. As we said, she's at 19. Make it 20. 20 points in this game for Alexis Jones. One more still to come. Can get it out to 10 with this one. Back iron, no good. Long rebound comes to Gertstone. SNU still leads by 9. 6:15 to play. Gertstone to Britton. Britton draws a foul. Transition defense has been struggling here for SNU right now. That is the 4th foul on Nehus, so you got 2 starters in some foul trouble here for SNU. I believe they said both Schrepfer and Nehus have 4. First one from Britton is good. One more free throw coming up. It's up, and it's good. So back down to 7 we go. 6:10 to play, and shot clock never started, so we have a timeout. Now the shot clock is going. Game clock's also running. I think they're saying the clock never started, period. And I think we're good to go now. So Barry to inbound. And gets it to Jones. They're going to go to Barry in the corner. Three-pointer off the mark. Rebound and lay in. I believe that was Perez. Perez with the putback. She's got 4. Gertstone with it. They'll go to Huell. She'll take a 3 off the mark. Jones with a big rebound there. Jones up to 8 boards in this game. 66-57 is the score. Schrepfer with it. They'll go to Barry in the corner, back to Jones. Jones looking to drive, goes to Perez, back to Jones. Barry open, 3, off the mark. Barry follows her own shot. Schrepfer comes up with it. Another rebound for Madeline Schrepfer. We're approaching the 5-minute mark. Barry to Schrepfer, back to Jones. They're going to move it again. They're just moving it in a little bit of a triangle here to try to go inside to Nehus. It goes back out to Schrepfer. Goes to Jones. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Perez with it. Perez drives, kicks. Schrepfer, 3 on the way. Good! Madeline Schrepfer, the lead's out to 12. Gertstone on the other end. Rainey goes up, and that's going to probably do it for Nehus. That will be her 5th. Abby will be out of the game. Rainey will go the line when we come out of timeout. 4:36 to play in this game. SNU 69, Ouachita 57. .436 to play in the 4th quarter. 69-57, SNU leads. Their top shot blocker, Abby Nehus, out of this game with her 5th foul. Massey Beard into the game. And so a pair of free throws coming up here for Rainey. First one is up, and it is good. So one more free throw coming up here for Rainey. It's actually 69-58. Rainey's 2nd free throw, off the mark, and the rebound comes out to Jones. Jones eyeing a double-double here with 20 and 9. Jones looking to drive, gets to Perez. Perez going to drive to the basket, lays it in! Beautiful drive by Irene Perez, and the lead out to 13 again. 4:10 to play. Britton going to go to Huell. Huell back to Britton, trying to go inside to Crow. Crow had position. Huell instead gets it. Goes up. Gets the friendly roll. It looked like it was trickling out, and it just falls down. And the lead back out to 11. SNU can slow it up here, under 4 to play. 71-60. Jones goes right at the basket. Can't get it to fall. And the rebound out to Crow. Gertstone. They're going to move it all the way around to Huell. Huell going to kick it to Britton. They'll move it around to Crow. They go inside. Up and in is Huell. 9-point game now. Jones goes to Perez. Perez looking to drive. Kicks it to Schrepfer. Schrepfer goes to Barry in the corner. Barry drives baseline. Beautiful move. Perez with the rebound on the miss. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Perez in the corner. Three-pointer. Good! Irene Perez! A huge three-pointer. And it's back out the 12-30-second timeout for SNU. That is huge. And suddenly Irene Perez with a couple of baskets and none bigger than that three just now. And every time Ouachita looks like they're going to make some sort of run, SNU slams the door. And they keep it ahead. We're going to take a quick timeout on the floor. SNU leads 74-62. Again, 2:53 to play in this contest. 74-62 is your score. SNU leads. Ouachita to inbound. Britton with it. Britton gonna go to Crow. SNU a lot of pressure here. Crow looking to drive. Crow hands it off to Huell. 2:40. Ouachita needs to hurry. They're down by 12. They need to get a shot up and quickly. Huell going to take that mid-range jumper off the mark. Rebound by Jones. That is her 10th. So 10 rebounds now for Jones. She drives, kicks to Perez. Perez drives, goes for Beard, and it's turned over. Huell gets the steal. Huell looking to come forward. Huell going to go over to Gertstone, and then intercepted by Barry momentarily. Jones will come up with it. And it's SNU basketball. That's huge right there. That is great effort from the Crimson Storm. Lavender going to check in. Try to give Ouachita a little bit more of a three-point threat. Jones going to bring it forward. 74-62 is your score. Jones looking to drive. Jones going to drive, kicks it to Barry. Barry goes up and likes it to fall. Wanted the and one. Under 2 to play, and the lead's back to 14. Gertstone to Rainey. Rainey gonna take a three. Off the mark. Rebound by Britton. Puts it up and in. Timeout on the floor. Still a 12-point lead with 1:27 to play. We have a timeout on the floor from Ouachita, 76-64. SNU well on their way to getting their 10th conference win of the season. And well on their way to their 6th straight win as they get ready for a 6-game homestand. Just outstanding effort. And today, the defense maybe not quite as strong as it has been, but the offense today has really come through in a big, big way. And it's been led by Alexis Jones, 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists. So SNU going to take it out of bounds here. They'll get it to Adrian Berry, gets it to Alexis Jones. Jones breaks the defense, no problem. Nice job by SNU breaking that press. They'll go to Schrepfer. Schrepfer gonna drive, and they'll get a foul. That's only the third team foul. The foul is on Clay. 1:09 to play now. Perez to inbound. Perez gets it to Schrepfer. They'll go inside to Perez, kicks it to Beard, goes to Berry. They'll go all the way back to Jones. Jones also has 2 steals on the day. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Jones drives. Tried to kick it to Berry. It's turned over. Huell with the steal. Under 45 seconds to play now. Huell going to bring it the other way. Huell to Britton. Goes to Clay. Clay going to drive. Clay goes up. Misses the shot wildly. Schrepfer with the rebound. Schrepfer brings it down. And that's going to do it. The Southern Nazarene Crimson Storm coming to Arkadelphia and win their 6th game in the row. Go to 10-4 in the GAC and 11-9 overall as they are going to sweep the Ouachita Tigers. Your final score, Southern Nazarene 76, Ouachita 64. It will be a shot clock violation. No worries there. I'll just run the clock out from here. And that'll do it. Game over. Storm win. We will take a quick timeout. We'll have Alexis Jones joining us as well as head coach Trent May. Again, your final score, SNU 76, Ouachita 64. Post-game show coming your way. And we're back here on the postgame show. Southern Nazarene wins their 6th straight game, goes to 10-4 in the GAC and 11-9 overall. And we are here with the freshman sharpshooter, J.C. Soap. She goes for 14 points in the game, including 4 3-pointers. J.C., congratulations, first of all, on the build a lead. Was able to translate
a little bit. My teammates are doing a good
6 straight playing some, and how that
coach really just being there for
pointers and
the ball. They started out in a man, and we broke that down. So they moved to a zone, and then we also broke that down. Cause
tell me about your point guard assist.
I mean, she's a great. See her.
The calendar to February now to head Thursday. Okay. Postgame show continues with head coach Trent May. Southern Nazarene picks up their 6th straight win, moves to 10-4 in the GAC and 11-9 overall as they defeat Ouachita 76-64 on the road. And we're here with the head coach Trent May. And coach, congratulations on another great win. And so we're going to start now. JC, so as you guys and really, and she's really
competitive. Sometimes is when you lose, because I'm sure why in the world of that or a little bit more. But again, things in the second half are you for just weeks back with the locker room now for us. And
so, I mean, I think every game we end up talking about Malin Shrepford, but I always have to because she had how does she get 14 rebounds? It's incredible to watch her play and the different things she does. And tonight, 14 boards for maybe the smallest person on the floor. And, you know, I mean, try and put that into words if you can.
I think I just did. The fearless mentality.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, she has the want to, and I love Mads, and you know, it's funny. I can love her, you know, and yell at her in the same breath, you know, because I just now that I mean, post Christmas, you know, she's been in the starting lineup the entire time, and she's done nothing but just again, she's a stat sheet highlight. And and it's incredible just to see her just do that, and you love when you can use the example. It's not about the size; it's about the heart. Her heart's immeasurable, and I'm super proud of her, and just this is her kind of first year really getting a lot of minutes and really playing a lot of basketball, and she's doing it at such a high level. It's just incredible to see, and again, the size of the heart is the only thing that's worth measuring. And hers is big time.
Well, as a coach, it's your first year here, but with this team, you guys have won 6 in a row now, and I know you're worried at one game at a time, streaks, records, none of that really matters. But at the same time, for a coach in their first year, what is it like every day going with this team and seeing them grow and seeing what you've seen so far from this team and still knowing that there's still a lot of potential left, but what you've seen thus far, for you, what has that been like?
Don't make me cry, man.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying to get you right here, man.
Shot in the heart. No, it's when you have such a special group of girls, man, they're incredible young ladies. Their hearts are right. They have put up a lot of me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's been a lot of me, man, as I have some tears flowing. But it's just they keep going, and I just that's the part as a coach. I've coached for a little while, and so I see the potential, and see how much they can really get, and see how far they can really go, and and just to have an average season this year in year one, people would have been like, hey, that's okay, whatever. But it's when you can gain a whole lot with this group and it, not because you want it, and that's the big difference. Not because you want it for them, because you see it in them. It's there. There's a difference in wanting and seeing things. Like I would like to have that, but I see that. What I would, right. and it goes sometimes hand in hand. I definitely want those things. Obviously, any coach does. But when you're capable, when that you see them, and that they have it in them, that's been fun.
You
know, especially when you start the year and you have a lot of question marks and you're going, you start the year 0-6, and and you just go, no, we're better than 0-6. We're better than that, and dang it, we're going to prove that. And so it's just neat to see them come together and put up with me on a daily basis and my extreme high expectations and almost that you can't measure up to, but as long as you're trying, man, great things are going to happen. And so that's what I appreciate is they're continually trying, and now I get to see their fight, and now I see their fight, but I'm still not satisfied because we can still play better basketball, in my opinion. But everyone can, and that's the part you're never striving for less than that. You're never. I hope that as I continue to coach, I hope there's not a time where I'm okay with average or okay with just going. You know what? It was good. Yeah, it was good. It was good. There's a lot of great leaders out there that say good can be your enemy. Right. And so I don't having a good year again. Everyone would have been pleased with that and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, you're only given 1 year at a time. Make the most of every opportunity, the Bible says. And so that's the part about going. Listen, we're in this season. And it is good, and it is really good, But let's strive for great. I mean, there's sometimes in life you don't get to have that opportunity, And so we're in it. So let's be great.
The head coach, Trent May, Southern Nazarene defeats Ouachita Baptist 76-64. And folks, we're coming on a 6-game homestand, so
yes,
get out there, come see the women. 11-9, 10-4, a lot of high-quality basketball from both squads. So get on out there early. Come see both of them during this 6-game homestand. Get over to Sawyer. If you can't get to Sawyer, tune in with us on SNUathletics.com. Coach, congrats on another fantastic win.
Appreciate you. Bolts up. Come see us.
We are closing the broadcast out. Men are coming up next. Join us for it. Thank you for joining us for today's broadcast.